there. So I've got a 10-minute workout for you that is focused specifically on your upper back muscles first and foremost, and then secondarily we're going to hit your biceps and some shoulder muscles in there. So all you need is 10 minutes, 2 sets of weights. I have 5s and 8s, so just so you can push yourself but then pull back if you need to. Let's go! So each exercise is going to be 30 seconds long, and we're going to move through it pretty quick. So just stick with me. I am going to start with my heavies. So for me today that's 8s. For you it's whatever you deem necessary. And then I have my 5s as a backup for when I want to go to them. So I'm going to do alternating lateral arm raises for the first 30 seconds of setting the timer. And we're on. So knees bent and alternate right arm and left arm. And you bring it up to shoulder height, elbow a little bit soft, knees bent, your core is definitely engaged. You don't want to lean too much side to side, none of that stuff going on. 3, 2, 1, and moving on. We're going to come to a hinge and both arms row, close grip row. So you're pulling your shoulder blades together, pulling your elbows back, hands come up to your hips, belly pulling in, chest reaching forward, and spine nice and long. So this is exercise 2 for us. And then feet together again, overhead press. I want you to feel your shoulder blades. Press down to lift your arms up. Just 30 seconds, feeling your neck getting longer, feeling those shoulder blades working. This is our 3rd exercise so far. And then we're going to come back to that hinge, and this time flies. So both arms fly away, chest reaching forward, belly pulling up. And the last exercise in our first set is alternating all the way up, all the way down. All the way up so your knees are bent, your core is super engaged. You want to feel your back muscles engage to get those arms up there. And we're back to exercise 1, which is the lateral arm raises, alternating sides. So this makes your core work harder when you alternate sides like that. See if you can hold it there a sec. Whee! And then hinge back to that close grip row. So this is what it looks like from the front. Back of the neck nice and long, so the crown of the head is reaching forward. Knees are bent. Pull those shoulder blades back. And then overhead press. So from the side, you can see core is engaged, knees are bent, belly pulling in so the tailbone is nice and long. You don't want to lock out the knees and then dump in your low back. You want everything to get stronger. And then back to those flies, rear delt flies, pulling back and down with the bottom corners of the shoulder blades. Knees are bent. And then the last exercise for our first set, alternating those arms up. And then we're gonna move on to our second set of 5 exercises, 2 times through. All this in only 10 minutes. So I'm going to start this one with bicep curls, moving through a nice range of motion so the hands face the hips when they come down and the shoulders when they pull up. Elbows stay slightly in front of the rib cage. Don't let them swing behind you. Chest lifted, and of course, your core is always engaged. We're gonna go for a 1-arm row. So pull that shoulder blade back. Now this one you can do a heavier weight. So you can even double up on your weights and pull that shoulder blade back. Drop that back knee and keep your spine long. And exercise 3, we'll just switch to the other arm. And then, still moving unilateral, we're going to alternate rear delt flies. So before we were doing them both together, feet can go a little wider. This just makes you work your core a little harder. Nothing wrong with that. And you can pull the shoulder blade onto your back and do a little twist in the rib cage. And then we'll finish up this round with wide grip rows. So elbows out to the side like you are a marionette right there. And then back to those bicep curls. So knees are bent, abs in, elbows a little bit forward. And then I'm going to do the 1-arm row, starting with my left arm this time. Drop that back knee, and you're leaning into that front thigh. Other arm. finish us off. This is it. Right about now, then go under the little I in the corner. I will link to my entire playlist of 10-minute upper body workouts. You already have the weights out, so why not keep going? Get in a little bit of chest and triceps too. That playlist is all well-rounded upper body workouts. So you come back to this one when you want to do the upper back. And we're good to go. I will see you for the next workout. Bye for now. Thank you so much for working out with me. Now before you go, make sure to sign on up for my free online class that will teach you how to create any healthy habit and make it stick so you never wind up back at square one ever again. MirandaMathewson.com/habits. I will see you in the class.